Okay, so let's see. Take two. Well, we can add the first part of the first video on the when we do the video if you want as well, so we can get all the excitement. So we saw the video, we got the microphones, twist the seatbelts, let's get out of here. We'll get them turned on again here in just a second. I'll be right back. Alrighty, well, let's get a new. We got to do a new song. We can't take off to the same song. Okay. Take two. So we're on our way to North Kohala again, and as I said earlier, it is really pretty out here. So as we head up north, the trade winds have returned rather robustly for the last week. It's getting a little old. Like even I'm over it. It's been a little breezy. So if you look over at 10 o'clock, well, the rainbow's brighter now, which is pretty cool. But you can see kind of the wind line out here off of Puako, and we'll get in the wind line, we'll get out of the wind line, we'll get in the wind line. So when that happens, we'll just get little bumps here and there, but it's not that bad. Mohammed, where is your home? Where do you live?
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Chattanooga, Tennessee. How do you like Hawaii?
Beautiful.
Awesome. Are you visiting other islands, or are you just here on the Big Island?
We just came for the volcano, so...
Okay. You say we didn't want to go on a helicopter ride?
Yeah, no. He'd been here before.
Okay. Awesome.
The only reason we wanted to get on a helicopter was for the volcano. And
yeah.
Not going by there, he said, I'll just get...
Yeah, no worries. And like I said, though, where we're going to go is it's a very special part of the island because there's just no roads, and that's what makes it quite beautiful. And we've been getting some rain. We need more. I know that's the last thing you want to hear when you're visiting Hawaii, but we need like 2 months of rain, especially up here on the leeward side of North Kohala. The drought has just been awful.
Yeah, we were driving around and I saw everything look brown, you know, all over the place. I was wondering.
So, this brown here is actually pretty normal. What happens here in Hawaii is we have our trade winds. They come in from the northeast to the southwest, and then the weather runs in the mountains, and it just stops in Hilo, Hamakua, Kohala, like it says, all lush and green. And over here, it's in the desert. We're lucky down here at the harbor, at Kauai High, maybe to get 6 inches of rain a year. The top of Kohala, like 10 miles away, you're doing over 200 inches of rain a year. Pretty impressive. I don't know if there's a steeper grade in the world than that.
Wow, that is amazing.
It really is something else.
Funny.
Yeah, if you look now off our 3 o'clock, you can see all that build up out there in the middle of the island. It's just like, ugh. And when you see the clouds rolling over Mauna Kea is just 114,000 feet, just over 4,000 meters. So these mountains are a heck of a lot taller than people realize.
I know. Yeah, I was checking out, on the internet. They said there's snows up in these mountains too, which is kind of, I didn't expect that here in Hawaii.
It's one of the coolest things about Hawaii, and with, Laura and Christopher living here as well, they can explain it as well. I mean, it's just, you're at the beach and you look up and you see snow on Mauna Kea, and you're just like, wait a minute, what's going on with that? So it's pretty cool. Chris, are you and Laura from Hawaii, or are you transplants?
I'm a transplant, been here 13 years, and maybe 14 now, I haven't lost track.
Nice.
And Laura's been here several, I think 3 to 4 years.
Okay. Where did you import from?
I came here from Alaska.
Okay.
I came from Washington State.
Nice. I'm an import as well. I moved over here in the mid-90s, but I grew up in Oregon. I love the Northwest, but I really like 80 degrees all year round instead. Oh, there we go. Look at that rainbow. Stunning. We'll get up there close to it here in just a little bit. So what happens with these big, strong trade winds is to the north, east of us, we get these big high pressures, and it just comes down in between Kohala and Mauna Kea here, just like a little venturi, so it just speeds up. So you can go down to Kona and not have a drop of wind at all because it's protected by Hualalai, but up here on the coast it can get a little crazy, but it just moves. You know, it's up at Kohala, then like Puako, so like right now if you're at Mauna Kea, Maumai, Spencer's, there's not a drop of wind at the beach, so you can.
It's amazing for such a small place, you know, the weather is different around the island, you know, different things that happen.
Yeah, little wobbles right here as we get through it. Every climate zone in the world is here except for 2. Everything but the super hot and the super cold where we got everything else. So, you know, it's a grower's paradise, not just a surfer's paradise. This is like the Six Flags portion of the flight. I got you. And if you look off the nose out there, you can see those little bumps. They look like little mini volcanoes. They kind of are. They are called pu'us, and pu'u means little hill. It's a cinder cone. It's a former eruption site. So at one time, magma was coming out that was helpful on the island. They're a lot easier to see out here than they are on the Hilo side, because on the Hilo side, there's all that vegetation. Kind of look like your knuckles all lined up. We'll get through this spot right here. So you have the Kohala Mountain Road over here. This is Highway 250. And again, it's a real pretty drive. It's a nice loop from Kauai up to Waimea, up into Kohala, and then back down the coastline. I like that route this time of year.